and Board of Aldermen to order this October 7, 2025 at 6 p.m. at the Horn Lake City Hall. We have a quorum present tonight, so we can proceed with our agenda. We have an invocation by Alderman Bledsoe and pledge of allegiance by Alderman McKinney.
Bow your head, please. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this city, and thank you that we're growing and getting better and better, and thank you for the people that work here, that they're doing a great job getting us going, and thank you for the mayor and the board and all the department heads, and thank you for all the citizens that come around and visit with us and tell us what they think about the city, that we're doing a better job than we used to do. And thank you again for everything you do for us, and may we glorify you in everything we do. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Rise for the pledge. Face the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now we have a roll call by Ms. Carter.
Alderman McKinney.
Here.
Alderman Bledsoe.
Here.
Alderwoman Armstrong.
Here.
Alderman Smith.
Here.
Alderwoman Johnson.
Here.
Alderman Langston.
Here.
Alderman Bostic.
Here.
All right, we have a quorum. Now, I entertain a motion to approve the municipal docket.
Mayor,
Alderman Bostic.
I make a motion to approve the municipal docket.
We have a motion to approve the municipal docket by Alderman Bostic. Do we have a second?
Second.
A second by Alderman Bledsoe. Do we have any discussion? Roll call, please, Ms. Carter.
Alderman McKinney.
Aye.
Alderman Bledsoe.
Aye.
Alderwoman Armstrong.
Aye.
Alderman Smith. Alderwoman Johnson.
Aye.
Alderman Langston. Aye. Alderman Bostic.
Aye.
Motion passes unanimously. I entertain a motion to approve the consent agenda.
Mayor,
Alderman Bostic.
I make a motion to approve the consent agenda, except I'd like to request that we move letters D, E, and F to executive session and letter S to new business.
All right, we have a motion by Alderman Bostic to move D, E, and F to executive session and S to new business. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Alderman Langston. Do we have any discussion? Roll call, please, Ms. Carter.
Alderman Bostic.
Aye.
Alderman Langston. Aye. Alderwoman Johnson.
Aye.
Alderman Smith. Alderwoman Armstrong.
Aye.
Alderman Bledsoe.
Aye.
Alderman McKinney.
Aye. Motion passes unanimously. The consent agenda has now passed. I entertain a motion to approve the claims docket.
Mayor,
Alderwoman Johnson.
I move that we accept the claims docket. General Fund, $973,157.70. Library Fund, $1,805. Economic Development Fund, $380. Utility Fund, $226,968.82, for a total docket of $1,202,311.52.
Do we have a second?
Second, Mayor.
Motion by Alderman Johnson, second by Alderman Bostic. Any discussion? Roll call, please, Ms. Carter.
Alderman McKinney,
Aye.
Alderman Bledsoe,
Aye.
Alderwoman Armstrong. Aye. Alderman Smith,
Aye.
Alderwoman Johnson,
Aye.
Alderman Langston.
Aye.
Alderman Bostick.
Aye.
Motion passes unanimously. We now have a proclamation for Extra Mile Day. Whereas the city of Horn Lake is committed to building a vibrant, inclusive, and empowered community where every resident has the opportunity to thrive, and whereas September 2025 marks the 14th anniversary of World Alzheimer's Month, and whereas the mission is to inspire all living or affecting the condition to have further awareness and support, marked by a truly regional, national, and local response to the most affected, aligned with our city vision for a better Horn Lake, where all citizens are supported and celebrated. And whereas there are over 55 million people living with dementia, someone develops dementia every 3 seconds, and well, let me start over. This is what? Oh, okay, that's what's in my package, okay. All right, whereas Horn Lake, let's start over. Whereas Horn Lake, Mississippi is a community which acknowledge that special vibrancy exists within the entire community when its individual citizens collectively go the extra mile in personal effort, volunteerism, and service. And whereas Horn Lake, Mississippi is a community which encourages its citizens to maximize their personal contribution to the community by giving them wholeheartedly and with total effort, commitment, and conviction to their individual ambition, family, friends, and community. And whereas Horn Lake, Mississippi is a community which choose to shine a light on and celebrate individuals and organizations within its community who go the extra mile in order to make the difference and lift up fellow members of their community. And whereas Horn Lake, Mississippi acknowledge the mission of Extra Mile America to create 550 extra mile cities in America and is proud to support Extra Mile Day on November the 1st, 2025. Now therefore, I, Mayor of Horn Lake, Mississippi, do hereby proclaim November the 1st, 2025 to be Extra Mile Day. I urge each individual in the community to take time on this day to not only go the extra mile in his or her own life, but also acknowledge all those who are inspirational in their effort and committed to making their organizations, family, and community, country, or world a better place. Thank you. We're looking forward to a day of service on November the 1st. All right. Now we have a presentation by our police chief of our Citizens Police Academy graduates.
Thank you, Board. Thank you, Mayor. So we've completed our second Citizens Academy, and this one we doubled in size from our first class. This one had 12 graduates, and it featured our second, get this. So this one featured our second alderwoman, and so I'm challenging you aldermen to step up and start participating. We have our second alderwoman graduate, and a couple of family members of law enforcement participated in this one, and city employees, some library employees, and just stakeholders in general who hold vital roles within the city. These are obviously people that are very invested in the city, want to see things get better and learn more about the police department. So we greatly appreciate them participating as well. This class began on August 14th, and for the next 8 weeks, the students learned about the dispatch center and how hectic that can get with Miss Jenny, the patrol division, the drone and DUI units. They got to go through field sobriety testing with the DUI unit, and also they got to fly the drone. They did mock traffic stops, and I believe they were all taking the drivers to jail by the end of their traffic stops. They handled all the SWAT gear, Major got to participate in all of that with them, showed them the guns, and didn't fire them off, but they did get in and out of the tack truck and all that stuff. So did some K-9 demos, and as you can see from the slideshow that's going, a lot of involvement in general with just our day-to-day that people would not see otherwise. They toured the jail, heard about a very interesting case from Lieutenant Moore, works in criminal investigations, did a mock crime scene, and got certified in citizens response to active shooter. Mayor, I believe you were calling Jesus that night. The mayor came out, participated with us. His picture's going to be coming up here in a minute, and everyone got to do their ride-along. So, my very favorite picture. That's actually Lieutenant Steiner's mother. So, got to see another side of Lieutenant Steiner as well. So we greatly appreciate just the time, and I said this last time, but I'll say it again. I very much appreciate the time that I know it is such a precious thing these days, and I very much just appreciate y'all spending your time with us. These are Thursday nights that's hard enough during the week to make time for anything these days, and to come and want to learn more about us and just kind of see how we do things really means the world to us, so I greatly appreciate that. So we will start with the certificates. Ms. Carson Culver, I think she's, yeah. Yes, ma'am, thank you. Ms. Melinda Webb. Yes, ma'am. Ms. Sharika Robertson. Ms. Carolyn Steiner. You don't have any guns on you, do you? Okay, very good, very good. Thank you, ma'am. Ms. Kirby Carter.
The first one in the Citizens Academy to pass the dispatch test.
Yes, ma'am. Alderwoman Johnson. We gotta figure this out. Gotta do it different next time. Thank you, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Ms. Belinda Campbell. Ms. Heather Dupree. Ms. Marta Smalley. Yes, ma'am. Our lone male, Brad Klinkenbeard. Thank you, sir. Sir. My classmate, Sharita Pryor. Sharita and I went through elementary, through high school together. And Miss Allison Christie. Yes, ma'am. So, Board, thank y'all for supporting us in doing this. And again, I appreciate y'all's time. Most of you obviously have full-time jobs, but then what you give back to the city as a whole anyway, and then learning about us, and again, that time is just so precious to all of us, and the fact that y'all donate it to us at any point during the week really does mean a lot to us. I hope y'all enjoyed it just as much as we did as well. So thank y'all so much.
Let's give our police department a hand and the Citizens Academy. And to the officer mother holding that gun, I think we're hiring. Let her know we're hiring. All right, all right. You want to proceed? We're short of alderman. Okay. All right. Resolution to clean private property. It's a public hearing which I now declare open. We have a list of properties which have not been maintained. This will give the city authority to access private property to clean and make our city look better. Is there anyone who would like to speak on these properties listed? Public hearing is now open. If there will be no one, public hearing is now closed. I entertain a motion to accept the resolution to clean private property.
Mayor,
Alderman Bostic.
I'll make that motion.
We have a motion by Alderman Bostic. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Alderman McKinney. Do we have any discussion? Roll call, please, Ms. Carter.
Alderman Bostic.
Aye.
Alderman Langston. Aye. Alderwoman Johnson. Alderman Smith.
Aye.
Alderwoman Armstrong.
Aye.
Alderman Bledsoe.
Aye.
Alderman McKinney.
Aye. Motion passes 6 and one absent. All right, we have a item moved to new business. I'm looking at the wrong one. Item S, request to accept energy proposal for lighting replacement project within the city. We'll turn this over to Ms. Carter or Attorney Griffin.
Mayor, I asked to move it.
Go ahead.
I just want to know if you could let the public know the details of what this is going to entail for the city, when it's going to start, how many phases it's going to be, and what's the planned completion date on this? And are we within the budget to do this?
So for the board, you will see in your packet where you guys had asked to see a comparison between PATH, which was discussed in the prior administration, as well as Entergy. So in that comparison, what it did is it showed what it would cost for a startup cost, the amount of lighting through the city of Horn Lake, as well as the end result. So the beginning result and the end result would be one of the same, is that is to light up Horn Lake with a more efficient lighting, which would be a LED lighting. The comparison was really not a comparison, whereas PATH was asking for 4.3 million upfront, where with Entergy was asking for $347,000 roughly at the beginning. What that will do minus the parks, and I guess I should pull that out. What that project is going to look like from beginning to end is they are going to break that into 4 quadrants throughout the city of Horn Lake. They did not give a time frame because you have to take into consideration weather, things of that nature. But as soon as they got the okay that they would start that planning, they already have near to us in what they call a substation is they're not special lighting poles or anything of that nature that need to be ordered, a special order. So depending on the quadrants in which they start out with, that will determine how many lightings will be in each quadrant. And that's pretty much it. The difference is with Entergy as opposed to Path. Path is, we own the lights, we own the poles. However, we're responsible for replacing them at our cost, which is an additional cost outside of the $4.3 million. With Entergy, they replace those poles, whether it's a traffic accident, there is less downtime as opposed. We could not get a quote for what it would cost per pole because it would depend on the time frame, how much damage was done, getting a company in here on a timely fashion. So there was no way to really contract for the unforeseen because they didn't have a time, they didn't have a place, they didn't have an amount of lights. So it was really hard to gauge what that would cost the city of Horn Lake to do. Long story short, Entergy was the more effective and efficient way in yes, and it didn't cover the parts. That is correct. It did not cover the parts. So my recommendation would be to go ahead and go with Entergy.
Yeah, I'm all for it. I've been working on this for 6 years, so.
Yes, sir.
I just wanted to let the public get a little detail of what we're in the process of what we're going to do since we didn't go with PAST, what that was approved 4 months ago and then kind of got thrown around. One thing that PAST did present to us when they came to us was the older neighborhoods like the Soda Village and Bellmead and Twin Lakes. And when they put lights up, there was areas that they needed more lighting. And they had requested from the alderman to get that information to them of a cove or a circle, or there's just not enough lights there. Could we still present that information to y'all to get to them?
Yes, sir.
Or to Public Works or whatever? I've got coves over here in the Soda Village that have no light at all.
So, and yes, please, if you would get that to us. We did, Mayor and I met several times with the Entergy rep. We had sent him out to several of the surrounding subdivisions, especially in the cove areas where we were concerned that the lighting that they had presented would not be enough. He in return had come back to us. He had added some lighting, additional light poles. So that is all included in those numbers. I would like to take the list that you may have and just cross-check it to make sure that they were included in that. If not, we'll be certain to have them include that in that.
You're saying you already have a list of some already now that they're going to add?
Yes, so the coves in which we sent them out to, I think there were 3 different subdivisions and coves that we sent them out to make sure that the lighting, one of 2 things, that the lighting would be sufficient enough to cover lighting for that and or additional light poles in that area. Mayor, do you remember can you speak on?
I don't remember the exact, but I know we had citizens reaching out in areas that had a lack of lights. So what Energy did let us know that once we go to LED, those lights, some of those will reach over farther into those homes, and we also will add what we have to add.
Yeah, if I could, any of the public that's out there that's listening, if you see an area that you think could need more lighting, contact City Hall or contact your alderman so we can make sure we get that on the list, because it's very important. I want to make sure we get this done right and make sure that Interstate Boulevard and Nell Road Extended is one of the biggest priorities that started this whole mess, because we had no lighting down there, and now that we've got buildings down there and we've got traffic and through that bypass and everything, and once we hook up to Pepper Chase, it's going to be nice to get all those lights down through there. So that did include all of that too, right?
Yes, sir. So I would like to add, let's just wait until the lighting gets in before we sign off to this project, because what may appear now to right now we're at 100 watt, that is not a LED, and they're moving to 150 watt, which would extend further than the current lighting. So I would like for the lighting to get in first before we start suggesting more lighting. So for the citizens that may have a concern, let's just wait until the lighting gets in, and then we'll go from there before we sign off to a finalized project.
Thank you.
And it's also emphasized that the parks are not included right now, but they will be included, but it's $4 million cheaper. So we could start here with a much better deal.
And we're working with our Parks Director as well for some needed attention at the parks to let us know what's gonna happen there, just to be able to better both the lighting and the ultimate look of that park. So kind of all running together.
Alderman Bledsoe?
Are they gonna replace all the lights? Like some of them kind of orange looking.
All of the lights, sir.
Okay, because I don't want to do so. We got one down there, they put one up, and it shines down the street, and when you're coming down, you can't see. So they need to tilt it down a little bit, so you can see on Church Road. It's kind of hard, especially if it's drizzling rain and you're old like me. It's hard to see anyway.
So currently, there's 1,145 light poles that will replace. That includes every light pole that is currently in Horn Lake minus the parks. Well, Lattimore Park is lit up, and they will check for the LED lighting in there. They believe that it's LED lighting. However, that is on the list as well.
At the park, we did about $1 million in Musco lighting, lit it up, and they got hoods on it so it wouldn't shine in the neighborhood. And they were, at the time, 1,000 something watt. They were no good, so.
All right, would there be any more from the board? All right, can I get a motion to approve the request to accept energy proposal for light replacement project with the city?
Mayor, I'll make that motion to accept the energy proposal.
All right, we have a motion by Alderman Bostic. Do we have a second?
Second.
Alderwoman Armstrong, we have a second. Do we have any discussion? Roll call, please, Ms. Carter.
Alderman Bostic.
Aye.
Alderman Langston.
Aye.
Alderwoman Johnson.
Aye.
Alderman Smith. Alderwoman Armstrong.
Aye.
Alderman Bledsoe.
Aye.
Alderman McKinney.
Aye. All right, the motion passed unanimously. Now we'll move on to citizens' remarks. We have one citizen remark, Ms. Kirby Carter, and we'll be limited to 3 minutes. Ms. Kirby Carter.
Graduation thing, and really just wanted to put a plea out to the public and really encourage them to participate on the next one that's coming out. It'll be sometime after Christmas, like January sometime. But I would encourage everyone to please do it. It opened up my eyes tremendously. I learned so much. Every night I went, I did not feel like I wasted an evening. I took away something, and actually more than something every night. And we have a tremendous tremendous police department here in Horn Lake, and everybody in Horn Lake should be proud of them. You get to actually do a ride-along as well, and that's very, very eye-opening. And I just wanted to encourage everyone. I wanted to thank Chief's back now, and it was Major. Welcome. I wanted to thank Chief Nikki and everybody that helped put that together, because it took time out of their day too. They have long days and long shifts, and they, poured into us as well. And also wanted to give a huge shout out to our dispatch department. Y'all, Thursday night when I was in a police car, it was back to back to back to back to back, and just processing all of that. Those ladies upstairs do not get enough credit, and anybody that is interested in that, I would highly, highly recommend reaching out to them and seeing about applying for that position. But that is an amazing part of that job that I feel like goes very unnoticed. Even myself, I did not realize how much goes into that. So I just wanted to give a huge shout out to all of them, because even the night I worked, Miss Jenny came in and helped and was having to help out because it was just so chaotic and busy. So just wanted to encourage everyone, wanted to say thank you to the city for allowing us to do this, and to really encourage the public to be watching for that. For the first of the year, I would advise anyone that could apply, that has the time to do it, to do it. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Carter. I'm gonna tell you, it's not fun holding your hands in ice buckets for 2 whole minutes and trying to give medical aid. Somebody couldn't make it 60 seconds.
It was cold, too cold for me.
But thank you to our police department and staff and Chief Pullen for such a wonderful job. All right. Now we have Mayor and Alderman correspondence. I don't have anything. Do you have anything, Alderman Bledsoe? Bostic? Oh, Lord. Alderman Bostic? Alderman Langston? Alderman Johnson? Alderwoman Johnson?
Yes, sir. I just want to thank the police department and Chief Pullen as well. An eye-opening experience, never a boring moment. It wasn't a waste of time. There were always takeaways and something that was learned. So if you all have the time and the opportunity, please reach out to our police department and sign up for the next Citizens Academy. You'll be glad you did, for sure. And also, this Saturday, there will be a youth conference held at Northwest. The mayor and our chief and some of our notable people here in Horn Lake will be speaking to children from grades 3 through 12. Please come out. There are some flyers in our foyer. Bring your children out, and hopefully we'll learn something and become better citizens as well.
Thank you, Alderman Johnson. All right, Alderman Smith?
Yeah, I'd like to thank Ms. Cindy for the good job you did on the cats. I appreciate it.
Thank you. I think we had a house with, she had a whole lot of cats, so, and I heard 2 were pregnant, so, yeah, we know you're working hard. Thank you. Alderwoman Armstrong?
Yes, Mayor. First of all, I would like to ask Chief Pullen, where is the referral fee program for the Citizens Academy?
I was happy with the extra 3 minutes that if y'all gave Ms. Carter any more time, I was happy to hear that, so.
Also, I wanted to ask Chief Pullen, Chief Linville, we mentioned today about the Fire Corps program for citizens. Can you talk to us about that? Because I would love to see that.
They have a CERT class, and it's put in by the fire and police, mainly the fire, I guess, but we could even do it. It's not it's not that long of a course, but it is preparing the citizens to take care of themselves and their community or their street, just kind of getting people involved if you had a disaster hit. It's just called the CERT class, and it is put in, and they have a new program that's coming out through Homeland Security, and we're going to try to get a trainer so we can get some instructors in DeSoto County and start working that in. As you could get it into church groups or any other organizations that might want to participate as a cert class, and just preparing yourself for, like I said, Alderman Bledsoe, and we did that several years ago when Chief Casey was here. We had a program and we did it under the EMA director at the time when Alderman Bledsoe was the EMA director, but we will try to get some of that started back up.
Thank you, Chief, I appreciate it. Also, I just wanted to thank members of the committee, the Hotel Motel Tax Committee. We had a wonderful, I hate Miss Julie's not here, we had a wonderful meeting regarding that, and we got some positive outcomes. So thank you, Alderman Bledsoe, Alderman McKinney, and Miss Julie. It was a total success, and I can't wait to share everything with the board. And lastly, I did have some great meetings today with some of the department heads. I cannot express enough how welcoming everyone is, and thank you for sharing your time with me. It was very important that I understand your roles, what you need, just the ins and outs of how y'all work day to day. So I appreciate each one of you that I met with. Thank you for your time. Your time is precious. You have day-to-day things that you are supposed to be doing, and I appreciate you sharing that time with me. It was very insightful. I learned so much more about our city, and that makes me even more passionate to do the work that I've been elected to do, so I'm excited about that, and I'm excited to work with you guys. So thank you so much for your time today. I appreciate it. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, Alderwoman Armstrong, and we just encourage everyone to just go by and make sure they visit all our departments and get to know what they, get to see the hard work they do every day, so that when we make decisions concerning them, at least you're informed on what all they have to do. All right, Alderman Bledsoe.
Hey, Boston. I just want to say a little bit about the cert class. It's a very, very educational class. My voice. We usually give, well, I can't talk, so I'll do it next time.
You want a water? Okay, yeah, we better go to executive session. Okay. Alderman McKinney?
I just want to say, everybody, the city, our leaders, and we're just coming together. It seems to me we're coming together pretty nicely, learning how to work together. We've got a whole new, well, not a whole new, but mostly new board and everything. So, of course, we're still learning, but it seems like we're kind of gelling nicely. And I'm just looking forward to the Citizen Academy thing for the next time, and whatever else I can get involved with, just to know my city that much more deeply, and just to, I just feel that there's an opportunity here. It's a very unique opportunity that we're in right now as a city of Horn Lake, and just looking forward to exploring it more. That's all I've got to say.
Let me try it again. All right. Yeah. I got something sometimes goes away and comes. I think my wife's controlling it. The cert class, we used to teach it. We got certified and taught it for a long time. And it's a great educational. And you have to give up a few nights to come. And we used to have packets that you give to them. You had a hard hat and all kind of different things. And when you watch on television, you see hurricanes and stuff like that. And when they got the markings on the buildings and all that, you know what it means when you do that. And we used to put on a storm watch class. Channel 3 would come down and we put it on back when I was in emergency management. And Davis, he's so booked up, it's hard. And maybe we can get them back down here to do a storm watch class, and you get certified to be a storm watcher. So you can tell that cloud, ooh, that's a bad dude. Or either, well, I don't worry about that one. So it's a good class, and maybe we can get started back on it. I think everybody would enjoy it. It opened their eyes when they see a hurricane or tornado and stuff like that.
Thank you, Alderman. We appreciate all you do. All right, do we have any correspondence from our department directors? Drew, you want to tell them? I know Drew has something coming up. Chief?
Will mentioned to everybody, this is, just so you know, this is Fire Prevention Week. So all citizens, please make sure you're checking smoke alarms, doing any fire safety. We do have some stuff we're trying to post on our Facebook page, just to kind of give you tips to do at home. But it is Fire Prevention Week till, the whole week. Started on the 5th, goes through the 11th. So, doesn't mean you don't have to do it all year long, but this is Fire Prevention Week for smoke alarms and put in.
All right. Thank you, Chief. Drew?
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Board. I just want to remind everyone that not this weekend, but the following, on the 18th, is going to be our Halloween event. It's our Halloween Spooktacular. It starts at 5:30 and goes to 8:30 at Latimer Lakes Park. We'll have trunk or treat, pumpkin patch. We'll have different games, hay rides, crafts, and there'll be thousands of people coming out. It'll be a big event, Mayor. So just look forward to having everyone coming out and having a good time.
Thank you, Drew. Thank you all for all that you do at the parks.
Thank you.
Any other department head?
Hey, Drew, is there a rain out date for that in
It'll be the following weekend.
following weekends? Okay.
Do the board have any questions for the department heads? All right. All right, do we have anything from our city attorney?
I do not have anything this evening, thank you. Any questions for me?
All right. Entertain a motion to go into closed determination to see if we need to go into executive session. Do we have a motion?
Mayor, I'll make that motion.
Motion by Alderman Bostic. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Alderman Langston. Have any discussion? Roll call, Ms. Carter.
Alderman McKinney,
Aye.
Alderman Bledsoe, Alderwoman Armstrong,
Aye.
Alderman Smith,
Aye.
Alderwoman Johnson,
Aye.
Alderman Langston, Alderman Bostic.
Aye.
Motion passes unanimously. We're now in closed determination.
Mayor,
Alderwoman Johnson,
I move that we come out of closed determination.
do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Alderman Langston. Do we have any discussion? Roll call, please.
Alderman Bostic. Alderman Langston.
Aye.
Alderwoman Johnson.
Aye.
Alderman Smith.
Aye.
Alderwoman Armstrong.
Aye.
Alderman Bledsoe.
Aye.
Alderman McKinney.
Aye. 6 passes, 1 absent. I'll now entertain a motion to go into executive session.
Mayor,
Alderwoman Johnson,
I move that we go into closed determination to discuss
executive session.
executive session, my apologies, executive session to discuss items, letters D, E, and F.
All right, do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Alderman Bledsoe. Do we have any discussion? Roll call, please, Ms. Carter.
Alderman McKinney.
Aye.
Alderman Bledsoe.
Aye.
Alderwoman Armstrong.
Aye.
Alderman Smith.
Aye.
Alderwoman Johnson.
Aye.
Alderman Langston.
Aye.
Alderman Bostic.
Motion passes 6 to 1 absent. We are now in executive session. Brandon's plate. Wipe his plate clean.
You're doing a great job. You explained that well. You did it. I didn't bring all the pieces of notes. That's why you got it.
I hope that goes away July of next year. Shoot.
All right, I entertain a motion to come out of executive session.
Mayor, make that motion to come out of executive session.
We have a motion by Alderman Langston. Do we have a second?
Second.
Smith, Alderman Smith. Second by Alderman Smith. Do we have any discussion? Roll call, please, Ms. Carter.
Alderman McKinney.
Aye.
Alderman Bledsoe.
Aye.
Alderwoman Armstrong.
Aye.
Alderman Smith.
Aye.
Alderwoman Johnson.
Aye.
Alderman Langston.
Aye.
Alderman Bostic.
Aye.
Motion passes unanimously. Are there any motions coming out of executive session?
Mayor,
Alderwoman Johnson, Alderwoman Armstrong.
I move to hire Brandon Wallace as Public Works Director in the Public Works Department, full-time with benefits at $68,000 annually, effective October 7, 2025.
We have a motion by Alderwoman Armstrong. Do we have a second?
Aye.
Second by Alderman Smith. Do we have any discussion? Roll call, please.
Alderman Bostic.
Aye.
Alderman Langston.
Aye.
Alderwoman Johnson.
Aye.
Alderman Smith.
Aye.
Alderwoman Armstrong.
Aye.
Alderman Bledsoe.
Aye.
Alderman McKinney.
Aye. Motion passes unanimously. Do we have any other motion coming out of executive session?
Mayor,
Alderwoman Armstrong?
I move to hire Alexis D. Sullivan as the Animal Shelter Director, full-time with benefits at $65,000 annually, effectively October 13, 2025.
Motion made by Alderwoman Armstrong. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Alderman Langston. Any discussion? Roll call, please, Ms. Carter.
Alderman McKinney.
Aye.
Alderman Bledsoe.
Aye.
Alderwoman Armstrong.
Aye.
Alderman Smith.
Aye.
Alderwoman Johnson.
Aye.
Alderman Langston.
Aye.
Alderman Bostic.
Nay.
Motion passes 6-1. All right, do we have any other motion coming out of executive session?
Mayor,
Alderwoman Armstrong?
I move to promote Cindy White to Assistant Animal Shelter Director at the rate of $54,080 annually, plus benefits, effective October 13, 2025.
Motion made by Alderwoman Armstrong. Do we have a second?
Aye.
A second by Alderman Smith. Is there any discussion? Roll call, please, Ms. Carter.
Alderman Bostic.
Aye.
Alderman Langston.
Aye.
Alderwoman Johnson.
Aye.
Alderman Smith.
Aye.
Alderwoman Armstrong.
Aye.
Alderman Bledsoe.
Aye.
Alderman McKinney.
Aye. Motion passes unanimously. Do we have any more motions coming out of executive session? If not, do we have a motion to adjourn?
I'll make that motion to adjourn, Mayor.
We have a motion by Alderman Bostic to adjourn. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Alderman Langston. Any discussion? Roll call, please, Ms. Carter.
Alderman McKinney.
Aye.
Alderman Bledsoe.
Aye.
Alderwoman Armstrong.
Aye.
Alderman Smith.
Aye.
Alderwoman Johnson.
Aye.
Alderman Langston.
Aye.
Alderman Bostic.
Aye.
Motion passes unanimously. You're now